What we have is 1 cup of freshly grated carrots. I have 1 cup of unsweetened, all-natural applesauce. 2 eggs from my lovely chickens outside. And then 2 cups of whole wheat flour. Just going to go ahead and add everything to our mixing bowl. No specific order. And let's throw our little eggies in. There's our 2 eggs. And lastly, our carrots. We're going to go ahead and just give it a quick little blend. As you see, it doesn't take very long before it starts to turn into a dough-like consistency. I did add in about 1/4 of a cup more of the whole wheat flour. Just because I used freshly grated carrots, they have a lot more moisture in them than store-bought grated carrots. And as you can see, it's starting to clump together, which is exactly what we want. I just take a little bit of the wheat flour and go ahead and spread it out. And the reason I run my rolling pin through it is to go ahead and get my rolling pin ready for the dough mixture. Make sure I get all my little dog treats out. And take a little of the flour and just sprinkle it on top. Go ahead and mash it down a little. I like to flip mine over to make sure it's pretty good. Now, the cool thing that I really like about this recipe is, you know, it's 2 eggs, 1 cup of applesauce, and then it is 2 cups of whole wheat flour. Now, I did add in, you know, the cup of carrots. If you do not want to use carrots, you can add in mint to help with your dog's breath instead. You can add in blueberries. You can add in peanut butter, or like I chose this time, to add in carrots. I have a cute little dog bone cookie cutter that I will be using. And I rolled my dough out about 1/4 of an inch thick. And they make the cutest little dog bone pattern. I already have my oven preheating at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And these guys should, you know, only take between, say, 30 and 40 minutes to actually cook. And into the oven they go. And if you can look real close, you'll notice that I have them fairly close together. You don't necessarily have to worry about, you know, a lot of expansion with these. And this is what the little guys look like when they're all done. If you don't like the white flour that's left on them, you can actually do like an egg wash and then just wipe over top of them before you place them in the oven. And that'll give them that consistent, you know, nice brown color, kind of like this one. One of the main reasons that I really like to make my own dog treats is basically because, you know, I use all natural items to make my dog treats. And I actually know, you know, what is in the actual dog treat. And that's something that, you know, to me is really beneficial for my dogs. Just because there's not a lot of, you know, there's no preservatives in this. I actually know, you know, what my dogs are eating. And I mean, this one alone, I actually counted the pieces. It actually made 81 little dog biscuits. And as you can see, I mean, I have a whole huge, I mean, you can see like the size of my hand here. I have a whole huge container of these biscuits, you know, for my dogs that, you know, are healthy. I know what's in them. I know what they're getting. I know what they're eating. And I mean, you know, compared to, you know, my finger even. I mean, that's, you know, a pretty good sized biscuit. They're about 2 inches long and about 1 inch wide. And it made, you know, 81 pieces. That is absolutely awesome. And it only took, you know, about 35 minutes for them to actually cook. It took me maybe 10, 15 minutes to mix the ingredients and roll everything out and use the cookie cutter. Now, you know, you don't have to use a cookie cutter. You can actually just simply pinch off little pieces and roll them into little balls and, you know, take a fork and flatten it down a little bit and, you know, make, you know, just a simple biscuit. You don't have to take the time to use the cookie cutter like I did. But, you know, anywho, thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Okay, people, y'all know the drill. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell. Thank you guys so much for watching.